Hey there, what's going on? Chris Cervantez, eHomes, coming at you with the monthly market update for the city of Claremont for the month of October. So I have some great news for home sellers, actually great news for the city as a whole. Things are looking very good. I'm just going to jump into it so we can get to the meat and potatoes of it all. Active properties, we're looking at 45 homes on the market in Claremont currently. If we actually compare that to just a few months ago, it's only down a little bit. In July, there were 53 homes for sale, so we still have a good number of homes on the market, considering we're getting into the slower months of the year. Pending sales, we have 23 homes in escrow right now, and the really interesting part, the thing that quite honestly, I'm a little perplexed because it bunks a lot of the other surrounding cities, is the closed number. So this month in Claremont, we've had 41 homes sell in the last 30 days. 41 homes is way more than last year. Last year, during the same period of time, we had 26 homes sell. In July, we had 25 homes sell. And in March, we had 23 homes when the interest rates were really much lower than they are now. Definitely a curveball because of the high interest rates. What I'm observing in all of the other surrounding cities is that the high interest rates are, in fact, pushing down sales substantially by 25-35% in most cities. Where I think the similar stats start popping up is the substantial swing between the list price to the sales price ratio, meaning that whatever people are listing it for, they're generally selling a little bit below the asking price. Because in the last 30 days, and generally speaking, homes are selling for about 4% below the asking price. Whereas this time last year, homes were selling for 5.55% above the asking price. So that's a 9.5% swing year over year. So that's pretty big. We'll see how that plays out because year over year, so right now we're looking at the median price point in all of Claremont for $950. So that's actually substantially higher than last year. Last year, the median price range for this time of the year was $722. I think that was probably due to a couple of lower sales last year. I did a little bit of deeper digging. On average, the home that sold during the last 30 days last year was 1,500 square foot homes on average. This year, 1,800 square feet is the average size of a home. So not only are larger homes selling in Claremont right now, but they're selling for about 30% more than they were last year, which is pretty substantial. I think it's just a fluke, quite frankly, in the numbers. On the absorption rate, which is kind of the temperature of the market, we're still reflecting a very strong seller's market. We're at 1.45 for the absorption rate. If we go back to even in the middle of COVID, the absorption rate was 1.47. So it's not like it's jumped like in some cities, which translation, that just means that I think Claremont is still strong, and that's why I think the good news is that if you're a home seller, Claremont is still a very strong city. It's very desirable. A lot of people are going after property there. I think you need to adjust your expectations on the price range in the event that you list the property. It may not go way above asking like it was in the past couple of years, but nonetheless, there's a lot of good things happening. So highest price, lowest price. Highest price in the last 30 days, that was $4,394 for Hiwassee. That was a gorgeous 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom house, almost 6,000 square feet, 5,890 to be exact. It was built in '06, beautiful pool in the back, all suites throughout the property, everything had their own bathroom. It was listed for 97 days before it went into contract. Listed for $2,589, so $2,589,000, and ended up selling for about 6% below the asking price. It sold for $2,440,000. So as for the lowest sale, it was a little craftsman home right there on Arrow, just off of Indian Hill. It was a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It was a bigger lot. It was about an 8,000 square foot lot. Sold in 51 days, but Arrow Highway is just buzzing. So I'm curious to see what they do with that property because it was listed at $680, sold for $630. So it was a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, mind you. Somebody's got to throw an ADU or something on the back because that it kind of doesn't make sense at $630, but that's just my opinion. sold for 7.35% below the asking price. So good stuff for Claremont this month. If you have any questions about your situation, anything real estate related, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.